Hi, Pisces. I've had so much fun doing readings for people. I just have really enjoyed it. It's just been such a pleasure. All right, let's get started. What are the messages and advice that you have for Pisces? Love life. Pisces in love. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's get going. This one. Oops. All right, Pisces. Let me move these over a little bit. As we are coming out of April, in your near recent past position, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is you. This is your energy. She's looking towards the past, and this cup means love, it's honesty, fairness, devotion, virtuous, complete success and happiness. She's a visionary. So you know yourself, Pisces, so you definitely know you're a visionary. You know you can sit with your ideas and your dreams for days on end and be completely content. You don't need to be out in the world doing all this stuff, right? You're just completely happy sitting with your emotions. And so that's the energy you're going to be coming into May with. You're going to be in this place of just peace, okay? And you're going to be with your thoughts. Now, if you're involved with another water sign, this means that it's been going very well and you're extremely happy, and you know, there's no worry there, okay? Now, your primary position as we enter May is the Three of Pentacles, and this is a card. It's a earth energy, and it's a card of success and nobility, like skilled labor and glory. So basically what this means is work is going well and people are viewing you in a very high regard. This means that, and if you're with somebody, people are looking in on your relationship, thinking it's very successful, that you're happy, they're proud of you, they just love who you're with, that type of energy. So it's a very good energy to start May, especially where you're coming from such a warm and understanding place, right? Now what's crossing you, and this is your challenge position or your benefit position, is the Seven of Pentacles. And these are both pentacles, okay? So you could be involved with an earth energy. Now what this card is saying is that this person is standing in their garden that they've been working on endlessly, meticulously, consistently, and it's flourishing, it's beautiful, but he's exhausted, right? Look at him. He's tired. He's resting on his shovel. He's adoring what he's built, but he's like, man, I am exhausted. Okay, so if you're involved with the earth energy, even yourself, if you've been working hard, you're going to have this feeling in May where you're just tired and you kind of want to rest. Not give up, but you just kind of want to take some time and rest. And especially if there's a bump in your relationship. And I say that, Pisces, because what's grounding you is the Three of Swords. So this can mean a breakup. It can mean a divorce. It can mean there's a third person in the picture. It can mean all sorts of things. But what it does mean is that things aren't going smoothly and it's bothering you. Okay? So you're coming out of this place and all of a sudden, boom, it's this underlying energy in May, which is frustrating. So it could also be that everything is fine, especially if you're single, Pisces, or you're just starting to date people. It could also mean that everything is fine and you're just choosing, or you're really interested in two people and there's choices, or you just got involved with someone and they're going to go back to their ex, that type of energy. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, this can mean trouble, not strong trouble, right? Just trouble. So there could be miscommunication. Someone could be sticking in their head a little bit too much and not willing to communicate the way that you need them to. So it's going to just have this air of like, something's wrong, and it just causes this energy to flow that, and you absorb energy so strong. So if someone's in their head and not communicating with you, or they just seem kind of distant, you really pick up on that, and it's going to cause issues, okay? So, but that's okay, because what we see in the crowning position is the Two of Swords, and what that really means is that you're going to have options. But the problem is, Pisces, is that she's blindfolded and she doesn't see the options. She knows they're there, but she doesn't really know what they are yet. So she's going to be, or you are going to be still in your mind about it. Now, if this is someone you're involved with that has a lot of air in their sign, in their chart, they could be trying to decide between you and somebody else. Especially if you're just dating, or you're just starting to meet somebody and you really like them, but there's an ex in the picture or something like that. You could be very interested and happy, but there could be problems, and that you're going to be kind of waiting for them to decide, okay? But in no way here do I see anything about deception or lying. It's just kind of just things get bumpy for a minute, and there's some decisions that need to be taken place, whether from you, whether from the other party. So it's not going to be, I think people, when they see these cards, they get really stressed out and nervous, but they don't always have to have such a negative, they don't always have to have such a negative connotation, okay? Just expect May. There's probably going to be some bumps in the road. People are going to have some decisions to make, and it's probably going to be between you and somebody else, or you're trying to decide between two people that you really like, okay? If you're married, there's going to be some communication that you're going to need to do, and you're going to feel frustrated because it's not going to come like you want it to, okay? And you're just going to be sitting here like, what's going on? Why aren't we talking? And they're just not talking, and it's just, you're going to feel that weirdness for a while. But it's okay, because in the near future, we see the Sun. So this is a card of marriage. It's a card of success and happiness and fulfillment. So whatever you're going throughout the month, in your near future, it all gets worked out, because we have the Sun here, okay? And this is a major arcana. This is a major arcana. And these are they have very strong energy in this reading. So everything's really going to be okay, okay? Just expect little bumps here and there. Now, how everybody is viewing you, or I mean, how you're viewing the situation, Pisces, is you may very well be looking at an earth sign, because this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman who is very warm and friendly. She's developed in a sense of career and success development, and his or her like daily mannerisms and daily activities are just very methodical. Like, they have themselves dialed in, okay? They're very generous. There's a feeling of security around them, magnificence. So you may have them up on a pedestal a little bit, which is fine. Especially when it's a newer relationship. Pisces tend to do that, and it's okay that you idealize your partner. So this is how you're looking at them and looking at the situation. Now, how they and everybody else is looking in on the situation is, we have the Six of Wands, and this is a card of victory. So they're going to be seeing this trouble, so little troubles ahead, and then they're going to see it coming out okay, and they're going to be all rooting for you. They're going to be excited that you're victorious, or that they're victorious, or that the relationship is victorious. So that's a great card. It means that everyone really is looking at you and your relationship or your dating life in a very favorable manner. Okay. Page of Pentacles. This is a earth energy again. This is a messenger card. This a lot of times means study, application. It's it's bringing news to you. So there's going to definitely be messages that are brought to you. It's also a card of reflection. So you could be looking back on a relationship or memories with a lot of joy, with a lot of nostalgia. And it is also a card of management. And so there's going to be a lot of feelings here. And I know for you Pisces, when there's trouble and when there's lots of feelings involved, which there usually it takes you a while to really pull out of that and get back to where you are. So it looks like there's going to be these abrupt issues, and then there's going to be this abrupt change of goodness and warmth. But you're going to be still managing it and watching it. You're not just going to take it at face value and say, yeah, okay, everything's fine. You're still going to be watching it to make sure that it's okay. And that's okay. And this is in your hope and fears position. So you're going to maybe be hoping that everything will be okay, but you're still going to be a little bit fearful because you're going to be still analyzing everything and watching it. Because, sometimes actions speak louder than words. So you're going to be making sure that these actions that have all fixed all of this are real. Okay, and then we move into the Judgment card, which is this is going to be kind of a short reading this month. I'm sorry, Pisces, but I guess that's good, right? Then we're moving from the Page of Pentacles into the Judgment card, which is your outcome, and this is really saying a change of position. There's a divine energy to the Judgment card. It is in your final outcome. It's going to be strong because it's major arcana, and it really means a change of position. It means renewal, and it means outcome. So whatever happened is going to be changing, and it's going to cause a sense of renewal. Okay, and we definitely see that here with the Sun too. So there's going to be a renewal. It could be a renewal of a relationship. If you're single, someone's going to be coming back into your life. It can mean a renewal of a commitment or an outcome to an issue or a fight. It's going to be coming to a close, and you're just going to be moving on, and everything's going to be fine. And it could also mean a change of position in terms of how you're feeling about a situation. And I think you're going to be feeling very favorable, but there's going to be a shift there because you might have been coming from a very dreamy place about the relationship, and then it got real. And then it's okay because you finally realize, yes, there's bumps in the road. Every relationship has ebbs and flows, and that's okay. But we're just going to continue moving forward. I'm going to kind of step out of this dreamy state about the relationship and come from a more acceptance standpoint and realizing that it is real, and you're real. You're not on a pedestal. You're actually a real person, and people make mistakes, right? So you're just going to be, there's going to be a lot of, you're going to choose to be okay with things, and you're going to choose to accept things, which is great, but you're not going to do so until you really watch and are sure that you're really okay with it. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything. This person's looking out to the future. This person's looking out to the future. Even this angel here is looking this way. She's looking down at all the good stuff, but she's facing this way. Okay. So, great, Pisces. Let's see what the Oracle cards say. Spirit and Universe. Are there any additional messages or advice that you can offer Pisces related to this love reading for May 2016? Was this your card last month? I can't remember. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. So let me read this real quick. This card must be so strong in this deck because they pull it a lot. It says, love given, love received, metaphorical open heart surgery. And it says, what can I say here? Love, sweet love. Accept it, burnish it up, add to it, and pass it on. The presence of the fairy who was kissed by the pixies suggests giving and receiving love and intimacy in any wide variety of relationships. She gives notice that this is a time to open and heal our hearts. Different aspects of life may well be flowing happily together, healing separations and hurts from the past. Bonding may take place and deep feelings emerge. Changes for the better may occur in all aspects of life, but especially in relationships, which may be deepening and becoming richer. You may be experiencing love therapy for opening the heart as a new relationship begins and old ones develop. Enjoy.